Alright, so this is a continuation of a video that I recorded probably a year ago with the 2013 Nissan Sentra shift lock. So believe it or not, I never actually completely fixed the problem. I really just put a band-aid on it, and when I recorded that video, it was really just the beginning of me figuring out what was going on. So I have had comments in the past saying that I helped people. But I just wanted to go a little bit more in depth since I actually bought a replacement part. So I'm just going to show a little bit about what the issue was. So initially I thought as long as I pop this back in and it started working, I figured, you know, why go any deeper? I fixed the issue. So now I'm going to show you what the real issue is. This guy out of here. So when this is in park, this shoots all the way up. And when this stick shoots all the way up, it actually pushes. I don't know if you can hear it click. It actually pushes on this, so that it knows you're in park. So the car knows that when you push on the brake, it should activate this. So this wouldn't click for me. So you see I kind of rigged it. I wrapped like a little garbage bag tie around it, put some tape on it to make it fatter so that it still clicked this button in there. And it worked. It worked for a while, but every now and then my wife would let me know that it's not working anymore, and I'd have to keep an Allen key handy for her to, in an emergency, stick in here. Because now she doesn't have to push on the brakes. She can push down on this and then freely move this into drive, or else she'd be stuck or have to find something like this. So, pain in the butt. So, what I'm going to do is, I found this on Amazon, so we're just gonna replace it. So I'll pop this guy right off of here. Sorry, I'm not getting it on the camera. And I just gotta grab this bag here. So I'll put the link in the description. So there's two parts in here, I think. It's for two different types of vehicles here. This guy and that guy. Pretty sure that I'm gonna match this guy right here. That's a lot nicer. Looks identical. This guy looks different. Let's find out. Sorry, guys. You know what? Just go like this. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. Boom. Okay. So technically, push this all the way up. So I actually got to get the keys to the car to see if this works, but I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that it worked. So I'll put the Amazon link in the description. And hopefully that helps everybody out a little more on how exactly this whole thing worked. I guess the one thing I want to add is, you know, I could have very easily just taped this down like this, right? And then it would work all the time. But the problem is that even when you'd be driving, every time you would hit the brake while you're driving, this would activate, which isn't a big deal. This would just move. It's not a big deal. The big deal is that you would probably wear this out over time, like, because this would be activating 1,000 times more than you normally would. This should only activate when you're in park. So how many times do you hit the brake while you're in park, as opposed to how many times are you going to hit the brake while you're in drive? So I think it's a fix, but I was just always worried that I was going to create another problem. So, all right, guys. Thanks. Leave a comment if you got any questions.